How's it going, guys? We're here to check out something that is quite cool to the game, and then take a little kind of sneak at a few things that may be coming up for us. So, electricians rejoice. We now have colored wires, so no more mess of what goes where, what's going on here. Also, you might notice the solar panel is quite a bit more beautiful, and that is because Tom has redone the model. And yeah, it's no longer one big kind of like chunk anymore, separate little panels and so forth. You can see a lot of extra details went into it, and yeah, it's just more updated and in line with the new HD RP. So there you go. So let's take a look-see here. I'm going to go ahead and turn off that light there. And we'll go ahead and say, well, let's go and do red for power. So you're going to hold down R, or whatever your reload button is, and this is going to bring up a color wheel, which you can then choose with your mouse. So I'm going to choose red, and we're going to go ahead and come from here, and boom, connect into there. Our power cables are all going to be red. So boom, that's our main power source. So now we can connect it into here, and there you go. So then let's say we want to set up the turrets. So we're going to go green for turret. Go right there. Boom, right there. And there you have it. So you guys get the idea. You know, it's pretty much better way to organize. Whoops, wrong button there. Your wires. Let's say, I don't know why we're going to go blue here, but we'll just go blue into this one here. Boom, blue, just so we can see the blue a little better. Let's like, connect something there. So there's your blue wire, guys. And then let's take a look at the yellow wire. We can do the same thing pretty much. Let's connect it there and like swing it all the way over somewhere here. There we go. Yellow goes to the light. So there you have it. And you're gonna ask, well, does it do with the hose? And the hose does have several options. Default, which is green. Then you've got yellow, blue, and red. So yeah, we can go ahead and just, there's your default, of course. Then if we want to select red, you can see there it is. Oops, and we want to probably change that first. So yeah, yellow. Pretty similar, but you can see there's a difference. You know, these are more smooth, and of course these have like the hose texture to them still, so that hasn't changed in any way. And the blue hose, boom, there you go. It's actually a very bright blue. It's very different from that one. So there is the changes with that. That's you know, one of those things you'll either not care about it or you're gonna really be happy about it, because I mean, anyone who does electricity, this is a blessing. This is awesome. This is something people have asked for a while, and that the team got this working. That's just really cool. So in addition to this, there are some other things being worked on in the background. It does look like Helk is working on the contacts branch, whatever that is. No idea what that is. I've tried asking, I've tried getting hints, and there's just nothing to it. And it was something that was being worked on before, and it was going to be merged, and then it got pushed, and other stuff came in the way, and now it looks like Helk's kind of working on it sometimes. So, I mean, this could be literally a friends list, or it could be something completely different. Who knows? We're just going to have to wait and see on that. And in addition to that, there's quite a bit of work being done on the submarines, so that is something that's cool. And yeah, we've got, you know, a lot of work being done into them. It's going to probably be a bit before we see them functioning. I mean, they have to do a lot of work on it, so Bill's really hard at work with that. There's this other commit that just says something about a solo turret in the solo sub. So I don't know if that means there's going to be some kind of weaponry. My understanding was there wouldn't be, so it could just be a term and not literally mean a turret, but hey, one way or another, I figured that was worth mentioning. So hey, you know, bring that one up there. And in addition to the submarines, there is also the animal AI and animations and models are all being redone. So AI for animals, as well as the AI for the NPCs and so forth. out in the world, you know, like scientists and tunnel dwellers and so forth, is being worked on. And in addition to that, the animals are getting not only new models, but new animations, of course, to go alongside with that. So we do have some cool stuff to show you right there with those. And as you can see, first up here, we've got the stag. And yeah, it's quite an improvement, and you can just see, you know, the idle animations, the new walking animations, and so forth, versus some of the old stuff, and it really is quite a significant change. Next in line is the wolf, and for a while the wolf has kind of looked like a malnourished, like irradiated dog or something, or a dingo or something. A lot more like a doggy than more of a wolf. And this wolf sure looks like a wolf. Yeah, look at this sad guy, you know? And it's a very, very, very old model. So it's so cool to see this thing be remade. And it's just incredible. I mean, look at it's just wow. And then last up, we've got the boar, and yeah, so there we go. You can now see Mr. Boar here in all of its new glory, and it's got the old animations, and then boom. Now we've got some new animations. You can see the little ears are moving around. He's doing kind of like a little boar laugh thing there. I mean, it's just such a huge difference, you know? There we got some cruising in motion. And there it is. Lastly, before we take off, we do have one little thing here. We've got this gray box meshes for countryside bunker entrance. And it says train tunnels new content, okay? So this is an actual branch. There is a branch called train tunnels new content. I've seen several different merges to it. So it does look, you know, there's all those empty doors on the train tunnels, and it has potential for so much more to be done down there. They could do whole dungeon systems. So now we've got a countryside bunker entrance. That sounds interesting. I'm hoping that's something and not just some art updates. I'm hoping this is an actual full-on something. Since it is in the gray box phase, it means it's something new. And we don't really have anything called a bunker in the game yet, really. So I'm hoping this is going to be an addition to the tunnels where we can go do loot. Maybe there'll be key cards. Who knows? Maybe I'm just hoping too much into it. One way or another, that's going to do it for this, guys. Thanks for watching, and stay rusty and keep in tune. The skin video should be out just right after this.